Hello, everybody. Give me a moment. Okay, hi, everybody. So this is Willy from Y Academy, and thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So if you are here, okay, you can just comment, right? And yeah, remember to like and share. Okay, like and share this this Facebook Live. Just tap on the like button. Just help me to share this Facebook Live, right? So in another 2 minutes, I will be talking about, how consistent failures help me reach my, seven figures. Okay, my first seven figures, all right, in e-commerce profits. Hey, Chinchai, hi. Yeah, so, we have some viewers from YouTube, we have some viewers from Facebook. If you're on YouTube, then just let me know. Okay, if you are here, just comment on the right. I think it's on the right. Okay, just say hi. Okay, to let me know you're here, right? So let me just shift my chair a bit. All right. Okay. So I can see somebody, people coming in already, right? So just help me like and share. Okay. So you can see, when you tap the like button, then you can see the light coming out or something like that, right? The light, not the light. Okay. Right. So today, today's topic, right, is gonna be a bit it's gonna be how do I say this? It's gonna be a bit tough for me, because I don't really like to share this kind of this kind of stuff, right? And hey, Gary, hi. So I'll share with you my grandmother's story, right, about how I actually started the whole thing, and how I go into this kind of business itself. Because at the start, right, I don't think I'm cut out for business. I don't think that, hey, sorry, I forgot to share my video. Apologies. Give me one moment. I forgot to share my own video onto my own profile, right? So give me a moment. Hold on. I am live, and I nearly forgot to share myself. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Hi. Hey, Adeline. Yep, like and share. Okay. Right. I still feel a bit awkward and things like that. Okay. Right. But okay. So how do I actually okay? Normally, right, I always hate to talk about failures and this kind of things. And this is a kind of a topic, right, that there's a lot of coaches don't like to say, don't like to ask, don't like to share, right? How do they fail to seven figures? To be honest, right, there's a lot of people who keep telling us, saying that, how do I make seven figures? Well, you find the right product, you actually do this, you actually do that, you find the perfect VA, then you run PPC, then you find influencers, then you do whatever. You run Facebook ad, then the Facebook ad, you must do this, must do that. But then they never share, right, that along the way on the path to success, there's gonna be I'm gonna say this in Facebook Live, there's gonna be a shit ton of failures. There's gonna be a shit ton of obstacles, right? Hey, Christina, hi. Right, so I can see Christina got the top fan badge already. Right, congratulations. Right, yeah, like and share. Okay, like and share this Facebook Live. So there's nobody sharing, right, about, is there failures? Is there problems? Is there mistakes that cost you a bomb and you can't even turn around? Right? For example, like some of the like previously, right, in the past, I got scammed like $40,000 by my supplier and freight forwarder. So they ran off, and the money, right, is actually from our bank loan at the point of time. One of my very first bank loan. And at the point of time, I nearly can't turn around because it's $40,000 USD, US dollars, right? And that's a lot of money. At a point of time, it's only, my business is doing like six figures at a point of time, 300 over 1,000. And the profit is 100 over 1,000, right? 170,000 profit, okay, net. And when you take the loan, you just need another 40K, to actually invest in the inventory itself, and you realize that you got cheated, and you only have like 100 over 1,000 of profit. And I was like, and the profit, right? We already pocket the profit already, right? So that means we take out the money, have some kind of celebration. My partner have his first bonus. I might have my first bonus. So yes, we have profits, but the thing is that we reinvest. Yes, we reinvest, but we kind of like spend it, right? And after that, right, when I was cheated, then my partner said, "Wow, then I we can't really buy. We have to reinvest another 40K, right? Because that 40K is gone already. So we have to reinvest the 40K, another 40K, and we have to go and buy inventory, right? And we are like, oh no, how do I overcome this, right? And to be honest, it's really a challenge at a point of time. And this is one of my greatest mistakes, because I thought the supplier is trustworthy. I thought the freight forwarder is trustworthy. I just transfer the whole thing. I was like, okay, the 40,000 is here. You guys just take care of everything. I thought everything would go smooth. But in business, it's not. It's not, right? So let me just share with you something, okay? If, okay, where is it? Yep. Okay, so this is on my wallpaper. Okay, this is on my wallpaper at all times. Okay, this is on my wallpaper at all times. And I always want to remind myself, the difference between who you are and who you want to be is what you do. And of course, I added on, I'm making it happen. All right. And whenever I encounter obstacles like this, right, I'll remind myself, is this kind of problem, this kind of failures, a lesson for me to know how to mitigate this kind of things in the future, right? Because when I start this business, right, to be honest, I really don't like to be in business when I start this whole thing. So when I was in, after secondary school, I go to Ngee Poly at a point of time. So I was having my, SAF scholarship at a point of time. So when I was having my first SAF scholarship, right, that sponsored me to go through Poly, and every month SAF actually give me about $1,200. Okay, that was in year 2000. Okay, year 2000, SAF give me $1,200 every month to be a Poly student. Okay, so all I do is to pass exams, get a diploma, pass can already, and I'm on my way to become, to get a scholarship, right? So I don't want to disclose too much, but at the end of the day, right, I experienced my first failure. That means I got expelled from Ngee Poly. I got expelled while having a scholarship. And Singapore Armed Forces, right, of course, they don't like this kind of nonsense, right? They want me to pay back everything with interest. Okay, with interest. So I have no money, because that's in the first place. Why do I have to go into scholarship, right? It's because my family have no money. That time we need money to actually go into to study polys and this kind of to get a diploma, right? And diploma is not cheap. And I have to get some kind of funds at a point in time, and the funds come from SAF scholarship, right? So in the end, right, when I was expelled, this is the first time I experienced a major failure. Okay, and when I was expelled, the Singapore Armed Forces, right, give me 3 days, or rather give me two choices. One is my guarantor will pay the money, which is my dad at the point of time, or I have to go and serve in the Singapore Armed Forces for at least about 5 years to clear my debt. Okay, and my monthly salary is about $800 at the point of time. Then I was like, okay lah, just serve only 5 years, just serve only, right? And hey Jordan, hi. So just serve 5 years only, And I thought it's easy, right? Serving in the Singapore Armed Forces. And they give me requirement. They say that, okay, in the future, if you go for any courses in the Armed Forces, you have to pass. You cannot fail. If you fail, you have to pay, right? Whatever courses they send you to, you have to pass. If you fail, you pay, right? And your salary is $800 a month. And you have to do what all the career soldiers will be doing, all the regulars are doing. You have to do, and you have to undergo evaluation, and all that. And my bonus every month is every year, right, is 1,000 plus $1,200. All right. Every month, my monthly salary $800 for 5 years, because the contract is 5 years. I thought it's easy. I just go in only, right? The moment I go in, I was like, wow, the world is different. Nightmare. During my first year, right, I was scolded left and right. Okay. But of course, after that, I managed to actually went through the 5 years. It was crazy. It's tough. Yes, it was tough. And I grew up as a person. So that's my first failure. Because I don't want to burden my family, right? So I have to absorb all the mistakes that I did for failing the scholarship. So after I come out, of Singapore Armed Forces, after serving 6 years, actually I served another 1 more year, all right, to see what is a normal salary like in the Armed Forces. That time I was getting like 2K plus. That's in year 08, 2008, 2009-ish. Yeah, I got out at a point of time. I served 6 years in total. Then 2K plus, I tell myself maybe I go out and try something else, okay? So that time I dabbled with, that time I go into, after my Armed Forces, right, I go into financial services, where I used to sell insurance at a point of time. So I remember one incident, right, where I have to go to a client's place, and the client, right, scolded me, okay, literally scolded me and shouted at me after working on the computer, trying to actually, do up his case and all that. And I was scolded, right, after trying to figure out on how to actually submit the case and all these kind of things, after 12 hours. So I was at his place, right? I think it's not 12 hours, 8 hours. 8 hours from afternoon 1 p.m. until 9 p.m. at night, trying to submit the case. The client, right, scold me and asked me to get out of the house. Get out. He said, get out. Don't come here anymore because you are stupid. He scolded me that you're stupid and you're lazy. And he scolded me, he tell me one thing, you're a piece of shit. All right? And that was in 2009, 2010 at a point of time. So when I go to when I remember that incident, right, is because I walked from my house to that client's house. It's because I only have money to take the bus. But I want to save the money, right? So I walk. So it's quite a short distance. It's about, I think 3 click or something like that. 3 click. But I walk, right, with a worn briefcase and a super huge tie, and I was sweating like crazy, okay, when I get to the place. And at the point of time, I thought that, I'm a failure, man, because anything I do, I was like, I remember that day, right, after I came down from his house, I was standing at the void deck and telling myself, whoa, what happened? Why I spent 8 hours, right, trying to submit the case, trying to actually do up the financial, the application, and I was scolded like that, and they are eating dinner in front of me, and I was like, wow, I was trash, man. I really was a piece of shit at the point of time, and I think I wasn't cut out to become a successful person, right? And I was like super demoralized, and why people can do it and why I can't. Why people can become successful and why I can't. Right? Then I walked back home, and just nice, it was raining at the point of time. So I walked back home, my mom saw me, then my mom said that, what the hell happened to you, man? Why everything is drenched? So that's my second major failure at a point of time. Okay, and it was not a good feeling because after that, right? Because when I left the armed forces, I have no friends who want to buy from me for insurance. I've nobody who want to actually buy anything because when I left the armed forces, right? When I left the armed forces, you know, the organization felt, or rather, my boss and my colleagues felt that I betrayed them. I betrayed them because I was holding a key appointment at a point of time. Okay, a key appointment with some kind of technical knowledge, right? So nobody buy from me. So the only way, right, to survive in insurance at a point of time is to go door to door, to sell insurance door to door. Okay. And I met this client is through door to door. And initially, right, my skills of talking to people is nonsense because I come from armed forces, right? So when I talk, it's like a soldier talking to somebody else. It's like the army lingo, right? So the army ego. And I have difficulty trying to survive. So when I meet my first client, I was super happy, go to his place, scolded. He literally shouted until his neighbors come out and see what is happening. And it's raining. And I walk back home. Yeah, terrible. And after that, right, when I go back home, I was like, you know, I've this little I have this thing on my wall, right? So I have this thing on my wall, just to share with you guys. To be honest, I hope not a lot of people come tonight. not a lot of people come tonight because to be honest, why I share until, you know, the day that I fail my poly, right, is because, you know, I was molded from there. I was telling myself, you know, never give up, right? So when I was in insurance and I was going through all the nonsense, not nonsense, I was going through all the fire and all the rejection, right? I was going door to door trying to sell insurance. And it's not easy, right? So I sweat a lot until, you know, when I go door to door, I have like white lines. You know, when you sweat a lot, then and the sweat dried, right, on your polo tee, you have white lines. Okay, I have a lot of white lines. So because I sweat and dry already, and my hand is aching, and I was going door to door on a 12-story building, 12-story HDB. Okay, going in the daytime, I went door to door, you know, at IMM. Okay, so IMM, right, they have these offices. Okay, this office, you know, this office section, right? So I go door to door, okay, trying to sell insurance, business insurance at a point of time. And everybody say, no. I don't want, you get out. I don't want, you get out. So I was doing that for a few years. Until I thought that I can see my first, you know, bucket of gold. That time when I do a lot of, you know, when I do door knock and all that, I was earning quite a fair bit of money. And I have this thing, right, on my ceiling. Okay, this $1 million USD note. Okay, on my ceiling. All right, to remind me that I will make it. The reason why I have this on my ceiling, right, is to keep myself sane. To look at the goal that I want to go for. To tell myself that I will make it. People can make it, I'll make it. When I see all these failures, right, I tell myself that people have went through this also. I tell my wife about that. I tell my mom about that. My mom said that people, who are those people? Is it in your dream? Who are those people? I say people lah. Those people who are successful, you think that they are not rejected by people? They are not, you know, they are not pushed down to their lowest level. They are not demotivated. They sure are, right? They confirm have went through. Then my mom say, you better wake up from your dream lah, right? It's either you go and quit your insurance job, go back to army, because armed forces is such a stable job, right? Or you go and get a job out there. I say, what kind of job I can do? There's nothing I can do really, right? Because when I left the armed forces, until today, I only have O levels. O levels is all I have, right? There's nothing I can do except to make insurance work. So I go door to door. Sometimes, with that time my girlfriend, now is my wife, right? And I was scolded literally by my in-laws. Okay, because I went with my girlfriend. Now it's my wife, of course, right? And so my wife, right, went from 50 kg become 45 when we go door to door. She become skinnier and skinnier, and her parents is worried and scolded me. Say, Willy, where you bring her to? You bring her go door to door. And confirm that, and why you bring my daughter go door to door and do this kind of hard thing with her, right? You go and do it yourself. I said, okay, I go and do door to door myself. And do you know that the feeling of going door to door yourself, right, is very scary, because when those people open the door, they are like, who are you? I say, oh hi, I'm Willy from this company, and just to check with you, go, get out, not interested. They will tell you this kind of things, right? Then I have to swallow my disappointment, okay, fast, in 1 second. I say, thank you so much. Then I go to the next door, right? So every single door I have to do that. Okay, I went to Jalan Tenteram. I went to Punggol, the entire Punggol I went. Tampines, right? Woodlands, Marsiling area. I went a lot, right? A lot. And I was rejected again and 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 again. But I tell myself, these are just rejection. Go to the next one. I think I'll become okay. Then I start to buy things that I don't have, all right? Because I saw money coming in. I was getting some kind of results from insurance after persisting so much. Yes, some kind of result. Yes, then I start to buy things that I don't have the money for, right? So eventually I got into the debt of $300,000, as many of you guys know. And after that, right, the whole world literally crashes on me. I was like, wow, why this kind of thing happen again? Why I go into debt again? I just clear the scholarship debt. I just come out of the armed forces with O levels. I just see some kind of light, and now I go into debt again. I cannot tahan, right? And I realized that my 7K of commission every month, right, I have to go into servicing my debt. Okay, to service my debt. And when at a point of time, right, I realized, hey, how can I make more money? How can I make more money? Then suddenly I realized that, hey, actually I can go into e-commerce, right? So I did dropshipping on eBay. Then I dropshipped on Amazon. And Amazon, right, another thing happened, okay? They closed down my Amazon account because I was dropshipping. This is the first time I got suspended. The second time is I was rude to my customer. I got suspended actually more than 3 times, to be honest. Long story short, okay, normally I tell people 3 times because there's a lot of times I was suspended. And I always tell myself, why this thing happened to me again? Is it because I'm not cut out to become a businessman? Is it because I'm not cut out to become a successful person? But I say that, never mind, just continue and do it. Then eventually, right, one thing happened, another thing happened. I got scammed, I got cheated. My VA left me. One of my first VA actually left and took the whole team away. And one of my first GM actually scolded me right in front of everybody for being stupid. I was scolded stupid for majority of my life, to be honest. Right, in the armed forces, I was stupid and kicked in the head. Every now and then. Then after that, insurance, yes, people rejected me every now and then, or rather regularly on a daily basis. And when I go into e-commerce, right, my account suspended, recovered, suspended, recovered, product listing, suspended, recovered, suspended. Then I realized one thing. You know, this kind of nonsense, right? I don't give a shit anymore. This kind of failures. The Fiverr designer, they don't give me the design that I want. Next person. My product listing got suspended. Solve it. I no longer feel that I want to be bogged down by this kind of this kind of problems. I'm very tired, right, of feeling down and demotivated, feeling trapped. So whenever I feel that, I failed in this product failed, try again. I straight away tell my partner, right, try again. Then my partner say, wow, we spend like, I say, I don't care, try again. Oh, we have no money, go and lend, go and borrow, try again. Because I'm very obsessed, right, with this thought of why people can do it, but why I cannot. Why I cannot? Why I cannot? Why this person can do it, why I cannot? Why this person can do it, why I cannot? I will always find a way to do that, to do it. When this mindset comes from when I was in insurance at a point of time, when I see those successful insurance agents, they told me that they earn a lot of money through door knocking, they earn a lot of money through street prospecting. I will go up to them because I can only do cold market, door knock lah, for business factories and all that. I'll go up to them and ask them, can you teach me, right? I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Can you teach me on how are you successful? Can you teach me? I'll go up to them and literally ask them to teach me. If they don't want to teach me, right, I'll beg them to teach me. This is how I make my money in the point of time in insurance. I literally go and beg for information. Okay? Because I believe that why people can do it, why I cannot. Why? I don't believe that person can do it. I cannot. No such thing. Because he got degree, because he got PhD. No. All right? He have a brain, I have a brain. What's so different about you and me? Nothing is different. So that's why, all these kind of failures and all that, right? Honestly, last time there's this, Les Brown. I don't know whether you guys know Les Brown. Les Brown actually mentioned that you don't get in life what you want. Let me just copy this. You don't get in life what you want. Okay. Oops, this is the topic for today. You don't get in life what you want. You get in life what you are. You don't get in life what you are, what you want. You get in life what you are. What you are, then you get. All right? So there's a lot of people who say that, hey, Willy, how you become a 7-figure monthly Amazon sellers is because I become the person who knows I become the person, right, that makes the 7-figure. I become that person. So that's why, this kind of thought, right, came from last time where I was in insurance, where I was doing anything. When I start my business, when I start my e-commerce business, when I start my e-commerce business at a point of time, right, I'll go to a lot of seminars. What kind of seminars is, at a point of time, there's only one or two, or rather there's none. No Amazon seminars. I go to those kind of entrepreneurship seminars, mindset training seminars, and ask them, how do I become you? How do I become you? Because I believe that when I become you, result will follow. But of course, to become you, I need to cross all this obstacle, solve all this problem, so that they can burn inside me and become you. So I will transform. I need to transform to become you. That's why I keep telling my students, right, that if you want to make that 6 figures, if you want to make that 7 figures in your business, you got to transform into somebody else. You got to transform. You cannot stay the same like you are. From a person who fears failure to become a person that eats failure for breakfast. You cannot stay the same, because if you stay the same, the result will be the same. So I need to transform, right? So I'll hang out with those people who are successful. I'll talk to them, right? So there's a saying that your income is the average of the 5% that you spend the most time with. So majority of the time, right, I spend with is in coaching. I have my, I paid for coaching also. I paid for premium coaching. It's because I want to be in this circle with those successful people. The money is I paid 6 figures a year in high performance coaching. The 6 figures is one thing, but I want to be in this circle of entrepreneurs where they eat failures for breakfast. When I share with them the failures, right, they are like, this is nothing. Let me show you how to overcome this, and you don't complain. Right? They show me, I just do it. No complaints. Right? Because this kind of failures, right, help me to upgrade my mindset. So when I want to be, let's say, if I want to be a 7-figure seller, if I want to be a 6-figure seller, 5-figure sellers, I need to upgrade my mindset to become a different person. You need to be a different person to get the result you want. Right? Okay? And honestly speaking, right, you may say that, hey, Willy, of course you can say such things because right now you are doing like 7 figures a month, doing 8 figures a year, this kind of things. Do you know that I have another set of problems? I also experience failures. Also the same thing, because when the business go higher, there's another higher level of problem to be solved. When you solve the problem, then you'll be able to go to the next level. Right? Okay? So I just want to share with you guys. I don't say I'm pretty lucky person. I'm lucky in some way, but majority of my life, right, I don't think I'm pretty lucky. I think I'm pretty unlucky, because I tend to make a lot of mistakes. I go into a lot of failures before I start to see some results. I tend to go into a lot of failures before I see some results. But the thing is that the mindset keeps me from giving up. So going to failures, going to failures and having failures, right, doesn't mean that you give up. Because on the way to success, there's always failures. There's things like, wow, this influencer don't want to work with me anymore, right? Wow, I just lost 500 products. Went missing. The container ship sank. The container went missing, 500 units. How? Wow, this is the end of the world. No, right? 500 units gone. Just buy another 500 units. This time round, make sure that the product reaches the US. Don't think too much about the 500 units anymore. Don't think too much, because there's nothing for you to do to get the thing back, to get the 500 units back. Focus in the future. The past is done. Learn from there. Focus in the future. Right? So that's why, right? That's why even though I can give you the correct product, I can replicate my system to you, but you need to be the person that you want to be. You need a person, right? You need to be the person. You need to transform into this person with the right mindset, so that when you take over the system, you're ready for success. All right? Okay? So let me see how many people. Sorry, I was not looking at the comments. Where is it? Sorry, I was looking at the camera all the time. Oh, okay. So, sorry, I didn't see so much I did see so much comment already. Okay. Wow, the feels. Thanks for being vulnerable with us. Yeah. Ellie, I totally understand, right? Totally understand. Eat success in dinner, yes. Not to give up, but to step up, yes. Right? Gary is a very good example, right? Gary is a very good example because to build a good physique, right? To actually to build a strong body, to actually have that physique, the bodybuilding, it takes a lot of determination. It takes a lot of failures, right? And it's not easy to build a nice body like that, right? So yeah, gotta salute you, right? So hey Willy, should I build an FBA business and sell in 5 years time or no? Okay, so you see, so Jasper, you see, right now, right, if you think that, I want to build a FBA business so I can sell in 5 years, that's the wrong thinking already. That's the wrong thinking, and I believe that you're not gonna make it if you think like that, because you're trying to sell. You said, okay, I need to have an exit plan. I will sell in 5 years, and that will rarely ever happen. Because you must build this business, right, out of passion first. You must like what you're selling. The end goal is not to, of course, you may say that, okay, in business sense, right, in 5 years, I want to exit and sell. Yes, you can do that. But when I exit my first brand at a point of time, right, it's purely out of coincidence. I wasn't planning for that. I was like, oh, okay, now got opportunity to sell. Okay lah, sell lah. But with a heartache, right? But if your end goal is, okay, by 5 years, I want to sell. Okay, I want to have this valuation, I want to sell. You can try to do that. But normally from what I see in my own circle of entrepreneurs who actually try to do that, not a lot succeed. If not, they will sell at lower the valuation. Because the investors, right, will know that you're building this business for money. You're not building this business out of value. You're not building this business out of passion. And your customers can feel it. Your influencers can feel it. Your VAs can feel it. If you build this business for money alone, everybody can feel what you're trying to do. Right? Okay? So this is how I see. Okay? Right? So, I can honestly tell you that in this business, right, when I start the business, when I start to scale and maintain the business, there's a lot of problem, right? But this kind of failures, right, let you learn something. Let you learn how to overcome this. Problems are there to let you learn to scale to the next level. They are like a bridge to help you to go to the next level. All right, so Jasper say, how many products do you have right now? I have more than 1,000 different products, 1,000 different ASINs. And how many products do you suggest to launch per month? So you see, one product maybe get you about $1,000 of profit. Then you go to the next product already, because you already have the, you have the base. Then you just copy and paste. This product, $1,000 already. Okay, go to the next one. Copy and paste. The same strategy. $1,000 of profit already. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. So you can have a stable foundation for yourself. $1,000 from one product is not stable. No, sorry, $10,000. Sorry, $10,000 from one product is not stable. $10,000 from 10 product is even more stable. All right, $10,000 from 10 products is even more stable. And you're going to ask yourself, which one is easier? 10 products, $10,000, or one product, $10,000? Which one is easier to hit? Yeah. Hey, Sari. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can launch one product a month. No problem. But eventually, when you have a team, then the whole thing will become a system, a clockwork. Right? Yeah. So don't put $10,000 into one product, or rather, don't have one product that give you $10,000. Because last time I used to do that for my first product. One product give me $344,000. All right. In the end, that one product have some kind of problem. That's it. Your 344,000. Bye bye. Okay. Right. So, long story short, I'm very happy that you guys are here. I hope that I don't know whether you guys like me to share this kind of story of how I overcome this kind of problem. What's my journey? But I think today I've shared enough lah. Right. That I certainly, for those entrepreneurs out there, right? You're not alone, right? I went through exactly what you guys have went through, and I've become the person that I want to become, but I don't think I'm 100% there yet. I still try to improve every day, try to strengthen my mindset. Honestly, right, coaching our students at Y Academy, right, give me a chance to strengthen my mindset even more, because by working with people who are new entrepreneurs, allow me, right, to get back to the ground, all right, and understand how I started everything again. And by working with new entrepreneurs, by working with our students at Y Academy, right, humbled me a lot, because they remind me of how I started the business. They remind me how I have to endure all the problems in my business when I just started, when I invest so much money, and during my first couple of months, I don't see results. They reminded me of everything and tell me, right, they reminded me, right, of where I come from. This is very, very important. Because if you forget where you come from, right, you lose yourself. Okay, you lose yourself. All right. So students, in Y Academy, I really got to thank y'all, right, for giving me the opportunity, right, to stay grounded, to tell me that this is where I started. And I see the potential in all of them, because every single one of them have different story to share, and every single one of them, right, have different motivation. And that allows me to become a better person in life. All right? Okay? So, Tanjin, sorry, I don't see your name in full on the screen itself. Let me see, where are you? Oh, Tanjin Long, how much to start a business? At the start, you just, okay, to be honest, right, it depends on what kind of product you want to sell. A lot of people ask me, hey, how much to start a business and all these kind of things. Maybe $1K US dollars, just start first. Because at Y Academy, we teach people on how to start with 3 to 5 units. Right? 3 to 5 units first. Then from there, you slowly grow. All right? Don't go and invest like 10, 20,000, right, at the start for a new product where you don't even have experience. All right? Start small first. $1,000 USD is enough. If you want $500 USD is enough. All right? Don't need to chong so much money. Okay? Right? If you want to chong, whatever. If you want to chong, right, go and find somebody who got the experience to assist you, got the experience to help you. All right, don't chong for no reason. All right, this is my advice. All right, so Adeline says, thanks, Willy. I'm encouraged and can learn from all your experience. Okay, that's great, no problem. Sari say can relate. Baskets. Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing your past. No problem, Chin-Chai. So, I hope this session, right, is beneficial for y'all, right? And to be honest, right, I really don't like to share these kind of things, honestly, because it reminds me of my, of my past and all that. Yeah. But of course, I'm not lucky to actually have this kind of success in my business. It really takes a lot of failures and motivation, right? Yeah. Okay. And Sherry say, thank you for being there for us and not giving up on us in our lonely entrepreneurship journey. I'll never give up, right? I'll never give up on y'all, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. So, okay. A lot of grit, yeah. Especially for Suri. Suri went through a lot. A shit ton also. a shit ton. Sorry, in the future you can share how the hell you get started, because you're pushed to the floor and you're kicked around at a point of time. All right, you're kicked around. Literally, I can say that you're kicked around, okay, by people, and you're still here, and you're pretty successful in your own right. Okay, yeah. So I just want to actually, share with y'all, right, that whatever y'all are going through, I went through a lot. I went through also, and I'm here with y'all. I'm here with y'all at every step of the way. I'm here. Not Sherry, Surrey. Clement is Surrey, right? Okay, so, I'm here with y'all. No matter what y'all went through, right, I'm here. Okay, I can be the pillar to anyone here. Just talk to me, right? I'll be here. And don't worry, you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay? Right, so, yeah. Failures is nothing to be afraid of, right? Okay? Nothing to be afraid of. Just take one little bit at a time, because failures is the greatest lesson, on the way to success. All right. So if you are me, if you are like me, all right, if I'm like you or whatsoever, you can print out this kind of note and put it out on the ceiling and tell yourself that one day you'll be there, because I can safely say that I can be sure that if you do this, laminate, put it on your ceiling, all right, you will be there, because you stare at it every day and you know that you'll be there. All right. Okay. Have something to motivate you. Maybe your family photo, right? Yeah, stare at it. All right, so I got to run already. Thank you all for listening to my story. I try not to be boring, because I'm a pretty boring person. This is why I start the e-commerce business in the first place, right? Because I don't stay at home, be boring. I never expect to become a performer, right, in the Facebook Live. Okay, so yeah, excuse me for this super boring, Facebook Lives, right? So yeah, if you like this session, please help me to like and share, right? So okay, I got to run already. Okay, so Jovi say your journey is really inspiring. Maybe you can make a movie out of it someday. Oh, one of my very good friend, Benjamin Ruben, he said that, wow, your story can be a movie. Quite difficult lah. Never mind. a lot of things that along the way, there's a lot of things. I got a lot of things to share. I got a lot of obstacles that, whenever, right, I want to share this kind of things. My friend will ask me, hey, like that, you scare away a lot of people, right? But that's entrepreneurship. This is the way to success, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. Gonna run already. Okay. See you guys. Thanks for coming. And if you like what I have mentioned today, please help me to like and share. And I'll see you next Wednesday. All right. See you. Take care. Bye bye.